I have a friend who is my cousin Kristin's neighbor from somewhere in Yio Chu Kang where they used to stay in the property. Ren An is her name. Her name is Hazel Tay, which is also Ren An. Ren An means peace to humanity, and I think she has a very eco-friendly name that her parents gave her. Ren An is actually from the art school that I went to. She's my senior in art school, and it just happened so that she was my senior in art school. When she actually was graduated from art school, I haven't gone yet. It was many years later that I went to art school, and she became my senior, and that was a heritage that I inherited from my art school for her as my senior. Anyway, although we're in different departments, Ren An was from the fashion department, and I was from the interior design department. Ren An is a fashion designer with her own label. She's a local fashion designer, a well-known local designer with her own fashion label. She has a fashion label in CK Tang's departmental store. Where if anybody wants to see Ren An, they can just go to CK Tang to bump into her. She'll always be around doing her things there. Anyway, yeah, Ren An has a habit. Ren An loves to eat rice. Whenever she eats rice in her with her family, she'll ask for top up for more rice. That's her characteristic. She'll always top up for more rice. And and whenever she goes out with her friends, she'll offer to drive, or she'll not offer to drive. Like she'll offer to drive when there's no choice, but she'll always ask who is driving, who drives, you know. And then she'll like to say, okay, then I'll drive. She always tell her friends, then I'll drive. That's her byword. Her byword that she always says, that's hanging on her mouth. I'll drive. You know. Anyway, Ren An basically went to a lot of tea dances with my cousin Kristin, and I think they're still friends. But anyway, there's so much I know about Ren An. The other time, whenever I went to CK Tanks, I will bump into her, and she'll look $1,000,000. And the other time I bumped into her, she was looking like a tie from head to toe. She was wearing a tight sequins blouse. Her hair was bun up. She had sunglasses on top of her head, and she was wearing tight jeans, tight figure hugging, tight Versace or Guess. I think she was not wearing Versace. She was wearing Guess jeans, and she was wearing high heels, and she carried a tote bag on her arm. And just going around like busy with everything, and she has to go out to source for dress materials for her next collection, and then I was like, there she goes again, and then the other time I saw her, she was totally looked different. She this time around she had chin length hair. It was kind of it was not a bob, but it was a straight bob. And then she actually was wearing this Ren An. She's very funny. She's a fashion designer. You're all right, correct? She makes her own dresses. She wore a dress that she made it herself. She wore a patented flare dress and those kind of cross back and straight strap and torso and flare dress. That she made herself. And the fabric was very nice. She bought the fabric from Spotlight. And I was like, oh my god, Ren An, why are you wearing a dress that you made yourself and come to Takashimaya for shopping with her friends? So this Ren An she's very funny, I don't know. I thought she should probably get her friend to stick to sew their label on the back of her dress and make it their designer dress for her. I don't know. I don't understand Ren An, But anyway, I don't understand me either. So we're both art students. Cheers.